Hello learners, welcome to NIOS Live Studio. I am Dr. Jaya Shukla, Academic Officer Psychology. Today we will be dealing with lesson number 17, that is Happiness and Well-Being of secondary level psychology course, that is 222. So let's begin the chapter, which is Happiness and Well-Being. First we will understand the objectives behind this chapter. We will try to understand the concepts of happiness and well-being. We will also be able to distinguish between what is happiness and what satisfaction is. We will be able to understand the self-actualization and mature personality. We will also identify strengths of self-actualized individuals, and at the end, we will understand the ways to develop positive emotions. So this chapter is all about happiness, how we can inculcate happiness in our life, and how can we have a positive and holistic well-being. So first thing is happiness. Happiness is a feeling of joy or satisfaction and contentment. It means whenever we experience something, we feel some joy, or we feel satisfaction if we get something we want to get. So all this is called happiness, and it is very subjective and can vary from person to person, which means it is subjective, meaning the reason behind happiness can vary between person to person. One experience can be a very happy experience for a person. In the same way, the same experience can be a negative one or cannot bring happiness to the person. For example, if a person loves adventure, so adventurous activity will bring happiness to him or her. But a person who does not love any adventure, or who loves to sit at home and have a cup of coffee, so that experience will bring happiness to him or her. So that is why happiness can vary from person to person. Next thing is well-being. Well-being is a broader concept. Like happiness is a feeling of is an emotion or is a feeling of joy, but well-being is a broader concept. It includes not only our physical health but mental health, our emotional stability and life satisfaction. It involves not only achieving balance in different areas of life, for example, achieving balance in physical health, our mental health, emotional stability, or our relationship with others, and maintaining harmony within oneself and with the environment. So basically, well-being is how we maintain the balance between ourself and with the environment. So both happiness and well-being are interconnected concept, because if one is feeling very happy, or one remains happy most of the time, so that brings well-being also. So and it contributes to leading a fulfilling life. What are the factors? Now we'll understand the factors that influence well-being. So there are few factors which influences our holistic well-being. One is the number one thing is healthy lifestyle. Healthy lifestyle is the balanced diet that we take with adequate calories and essential nutrients. We need to maintain our balanced diet with adequate calories and also with nutrients like healthy fats, vitamins, minerals and protein. We should avoid skipping meals or even overeating. Overeating means binge eating on something or binging on something. Both of this, like avoiding skipping meals or overeating, both can harm health. Avoiding when we avoid skipping or when we avoid meals, it results in weight loss, or it results in our muscle mass reduces. We feel lethargic. We don't feel very attentive, or our focus also reduces. Similarly, when we overeat, our many health problems also arise, like obesity and other health issues like diabetes and other things. Second one is physical exercise. Physical exercise, like regular physical activity, prevents health issues like obesity, diabetes and even anxiety. So we should exercise regularly to improve mood, as it controls stress and enhances the overall quality of life. Exercise brings happy hormones. It releases happy hormones. That is why it improves our mood and controls our stress and enhances the overall quality of life. Third point, which is very essential for maintaining or influencing our well-being, is adequate amount of sleep and regular exercise that I recently told you about. Regular exercise also helps improve our sleep patterns. Like sleep rejuvenates the mind and body. 8 to 9 hours ideally we should sleep. and sleep deficiency leads to irritability, anxiety, and poor focus. Fourth point, which is very important for influencing our well-being, is recreation. Recreation or relaxation is very essential to encounter our stress from a very hectic lifestyle. We should engage in a personally meaningful activity like painting, drawing, reading, or gardening, anything that we love, like pursuing our hobbies or leisure activities, as it acts as a diversion and recharge our mind. Fifth is yoga and meditation. Yoga and meditation helps to enhance our discipline and peace of mind. It often provides our physical and mental health benefits. It improves our overall fitness. Similarly, social connections that we have with our friends and family, the bonding that we feel with our friends and family around us, it offers emotional support when we are in need or when we need something, and it enriches our life experiences. Building network also fosters cooperation and strengthens social bonds. Last point, which is essential for improving or maintaining our well-being, is remaining optimistic, having resilient attitude, and hopeful in any circumstance. Like a positive mindset can foster many opportunities and solution. It gives us strength to face and overcome challenges. It helps resilience helps us to bounce back in any circumstance which is tough, and it helps us to remain productive. It provides motivation and a vision for better future. Now we'll come to the activities that we can add on in our life to promote our well-being. Like I said, balanced diet. Balanced diet is eating nutritious meal with the right mix of carbohydrates, proteins, fats, and vitamins. Physical exercise is equally important. To have regular activities like walking, cycling, or yoga. It improves our physical and mental health. Like I said, sleep and relaxation is also very important in maintaining and promoting our well-being. Like 7 to 9 hours of sleep is majorly recommended by doctors to have a sound sleep and relaxation during our sleep, and it helps in becoming refreshing our mind and body. Hobbies and recreation. Pursuing activities that we enjoy like painting, reading or drawing, gardening or anything that we like, it helps to rejuvenate ourselves and our mind, and it promotes well-being. Social interactions is building and maintaining relationship with others. It brings positivity and support. Now we'll come to the pathways of happiness. What are the ways that we can use in our life to enhance our happiness? First one is material resources. Material resources are the basic needs that we all require for survival and comfort, such as money, clothing and housing. Similarly, cognitive competence like being knowledgeable, intelligent and open to learning is also a very important for providing happiness. Subjective competence is believing in our problem solving activities and self-confidence. We have cognitive competence. This refers to being knowledgeable, intelligent and open to learning. When we invest in developing our cognitive abilities, whether through education, new experiences or skills, it can boost our self-esteem and provide a sense of accomplishment. Being able to understand the world around us, solve problems effectively and expand our knowledge, it gives us a sense of purpose and fulfillment. It contributes to our happiness. Third thing that I discussed is subjective competence. This is the belief that we have in our own problem solving abilities, having self-confidence in self. When we believe in ourselves and our abilities, we are more likely to take on challenges and overcome obstacles. Confidence in our problem solving skills allow us to handle difficult situations with a positive attitude, which can significantly contribute to happiness. It also gives us the resilience to bounce back from any setbacks, and eventually it strengthens our emotional well-being. Now coming to the characteristics of happy people. Those who are happy, what signs and how they behave or how they look. So happiness is influenced by situational as well as personal traits. Personal characteristics like mental and physical health, relationships and life events. Mental and physical health is the healthy individual. You will find that those who are healthy, they tend to be very happier, and even poor health often leads to lower level of happiness. Psychological characteristics like when we feel that we are controlling the situations, we are resilient, we are confident, and we are open to learning or open to new experiences, those person who are happy, they often reflect these characteristics, like they have high self-esteem, they are optimistic, they feel they are in control. And moderately happy person, most of the time they exhibit all these characteristics of being resilient, having confidence in self, and they are often open to learning new things. They also have good personal relations with others, like social interactions and bonding. They have all these good interactions and bonding with others to fulfill their emotional needs. They often get support from others in times of need, or they even offer support when someone is in need. Those who are happy, they reflect all these three characteristics of having mental and physical health, having a good mental and physical health, psychological characteristics like resilience, confidence and openness to learning, and third one is good personal relationship with others, like the bonding with others or bonding with social relationships is good. Now we'll come to Bhutan, which depicts a model for happiness. Is a small Himalayan country that introduced the concept of gross national happiness in 1970s. So we have GDP, gross domestic product. Unlike GDP, GNH, which is gross national happiness, it emphasizes that wealth is not sole measure of happiness and development. So Bhutan introduced the world to a unique concept known as gross national happiness in 1970s. This concept challenges the conventional focus of gross domestic product, which measures the country's wealth based on economic output. Unlike GDP, so GNH is a gross national health. It recognizes that wealth alone is not only measure of happiness and development. The key principle of GNH focuses on creating a balance between the inner world, that is our self, and the outer world, that is our material self, or materialistic things, social, environment, economic circumstances. So we need to maintain a balance between our inner world and the outer world. So Bhutan emphasizes that true happiness is not just about material wealth, but it is about nurturing a deeper sense of connections to our culture, environment, and community. One of the central ideas of GNH is that cultural values, environmental connections, and community well-being must be prioritized alongside material wealth. Bhutan believes that fostering a strong cultural identity and maintaining a healthy relationship with nature are essential to crafting a fulfilling and happy society. GNH stresses that the importance of community well-being. It highlights that happiness is not an individual thing or individual pursuit, but something that can be shared through cooperation and a sense of collective responsibility. Bhutan has even integrated happiness into its government policies, placing it at the heart of decision making. So this unique approach offers an alternative perspective on development, where the focus is not solely on economic growth but on the holistic well-being of the people. So the key principles of GNH, when we try to identify it, is the balance, maintaining balance between inner self and the outer self. We need to have focus on cultural values, environmental connections, community well-being alongside material wealth, and it places happiness as the core of its environmental policies or government policies, offering an alternative perspective on development. Next thing is self-actualization. Self-actualization is the development of an individual to their full potential. The key concepts of self-actualization is, it is the pathway of maturity, not the end of growth. And self-actualization, the process of self-actualization starts early. So we need to learn the process as soon as possible, and it is very, very essential for finding the full potential of any individual. It is guided by values like its love, respect for others, purpose in life, and openness to learning. Motivation which drives us to grow, expand, and act on our values are essential for having self-actualization. Some of the role models of self-actualization are Mahatma Gandhi, who advocated and practiced ahimsa and disciplined living. So these are some of the person like Mahatma Gandhi, Mother Teresa, they have achieved self-actualization. And the key insights for self-actualization is it helps to define a person's identity and contribution. For example, for Mahatma Gandhi, who is one of the most revered figure in history, he was a true advocate of ahimsa and disciplined living. He understood his potential early on and used this not for his personal gain but for greater good of the society. So Gandhi's life is a testament to the power of self-realization or self-actualization. He fully embodied his values and principles and became a leader who inspired millions of people. So for Gandhi, the basic characteristic what we can learn is the ahimsa and the disciplined life. Similarly, for Mother Teresa, who is known for unwavering dedication to serving the poor and the sick, so her compassionate nature is the characteristic what we can learn from Mother Teresa. So she dedicated her life to the working with the most vulnerable, offering love, devotion and compassion to the most vulnerable sections of society. She found her purpose in caring for others and was able to reach her full potential by embodying kindness and selflessness. So the key insight that self-actualization helps define a person's identity and contributions to the world. So Gandhi ji became a symbol of non-violence, while Mother Teresa became the embodiment of compassion. So both individuals realized their full potential by living in alignment with their values, and they left lasting legacies that continue to inspire us today. We'll wait here for a short break. We'll be right back.
प्रकाशित करने राहों को आलोकित करने हम अपना दीपक स्वयं बने, हम अपना रास्ता स्वयं चुने, हम अपना दीपक स्वयं बने, हम अपना रास्ता स्वयं चुने। जीवन ये प्रकाशित करने राहों को आलोकित करने।
धन साधन समय की सीमा से विद्यालय जो मुक्त हो, धन साधन समय की सीमा से विद्यालय जो मुक्त हो।
कभी पढ़े हम कहीं पढ़े वे विषय की लोच से युक्त हो,
कभी पढ़े हम कहीं पढ़े वे विषय की लोच से युक्त हो।
मित्रों हम उठे और जागे,
मंजिल आने की ध्वनि सुने, हम अपना दीपक स्वयं बने, हम अपना रास्ता स्वयं चुने।
जीवन ये प्रकाशित करने राहों को आलोकित करने।
राष्ट्रीय मुक्त विद्यालय का है द्वार खुला सबकी खातिर। शिक्षा परीक्षा का अवसर एक बार ही क्यों मिलता फिर।
शिक्षा और परीक्षा का अवसर और ही क्यों मिलता फिर दुनिया में इसके केंद्र बहुत। कोई मन चाहा केंद्र चुने, हम अपना दीप स्वयं बने, हम अपना रास्ता स्वयं चुने। कोई मन चाहा केंद्र चुने,
Let's recapitulate what we have understood till now. So, we have understood the activities that we can continue in our life to promote well-being. For example, balanced diet. So, eating nutritious meals with the right mix of carbohydrate, like I said, protein, fats and vitamins is essential for maintaining our well-being. Similarly, physical exercise is also mandatory or essential for maintaining our well-being, like walking. Even if you are walking or cycling or doing any yoga or meditation, it will have an improvement or it will have a direct positive impact on your physical and mental health. Sleep and relaxation is equally important for maintaining and promoting our well-being. At the mindfulness practices like meditation, it refreshes our mind and body and it promotes our well-being. Pursuing any hobby or recreational activities like whatever you enjoy, like painting, reading or even gardening, whatever you enjoy, you should try to give some time of your life to these hobbies and recreational activities to promote well-being and holistic health. Similarly, social interactions, being socially active, you're having good bonding with your friends and families, it is important for maintaining and promoting our well-being. We also understood some pathways that we can that are important for happiness. Material resources are the satisfying basic needs with money, clothing and housing. So material resources are not the only way that that leads to happiness, but it is one of the ways that gives you basic necessity, and with that your basic necessities are fulfilled. Second thing is cognitive competence, being knowledgeable, having intelligence, doing some activities which can inculcate some cognitive abilities in you, and when you are open to learning new things, it brings you closer to the happiness. Subjective competence is also like believing in your abilities. You are resilient, so that also brings happiness in your life. We also understood some of the characteristics of happy people. So those who are happy, they exhibit good mental and physical health. Like healthy people tend to be very happier. You would have observed that those who are happy, they tend to be very happier. And poor health often leads to lower level of happiness, because poor health brings many diseases which will not cause any level of happiness in you. Similarly, those who are happy, they are resilient, they often exhibit confidence in themselves and they are open to learning. So all these characteristics are the characteristics of happy people. So traits like high self-esteem, optimism, feeling in control. So those who are even moderately happy, they exhibit all these traits most of the time. So they also have or exhibit good personal relations with others, social interactions and bonding, often fulfill emotional needs and support from others in times of need. So all these activities or all these characteristics are the characteristics of happy people, and we can, if we are lacking in something, we can include all these characteristics in our life also. We just took a case study on Bhutan, and how we understood that how Bhutan emphasizes happiness in their government policies, and it offers an alternative perspective on development. So for them, for Bhutan, GDP, we should not only focus on GDP, that is gross domestic product, rather we should emphasize on the happiness part or the inner part also. So they gave the concept of gross national happiness, and they suggested that for having the development, we should have the balance between our inner self and the outer life worlds, like the environment, culture, and also the materialistic thing. So they have focused on cultural values, environmental connections, and community well-being alongside material wealth. So they have not like other Western world countries, they have not only focused on material wealth, but they have taken into consideration the environmental connections, the cultural values, community well-being, and the inner self along with the material wealth. We understood about self-actualization. Self-actualization is the development of an individual to their full potential. So it is a path of maturity, not the end of growth. So we inculcate self-actualization. It starts early, and learning the process as soon as possible is essential. It is guided by values like love and respect for others, purpose in life, and openness to learning. So we also understood some of the role models of self-actualization. We have Mahatma Gandhi, we have Mother Teresa, who are the embodiment of self-actualization. Let's come to the strength of self-actualized individuals. Those who are self-actualized, they display resilience, which enables them to smile through challenges, which means resilience is bouncing back, the ability to bounce back from any setback. So those who are self-actualized, they don't give up when any difficult time comes up. They have resilience, they show resilience, which enables them to sail through any difficult situation. So the key strengths of self-actualized individuals are they are able to examine their own behavior in relation to self and others. They are also self-accepting, they have high self-esteem and confidence in oneself. Their communication skills are very effective, that fosters understanding and connections. Some of the key traits of self-actualized individuals are they have positive attitude, which means they can cope with failure and learning from their mistakes. So they learn from their mistakes. They don't have any negative attitude towards life. They always try to exhibit positive attitude, and when any difficult circumstances comes up, they try to be resilient and foster positive attitude in themselves. They have a purpose in life, so they find meaning in their daily activities. They also have realistic goals. So those who are self-actualized, they tend to set realistic goals. So setting achievable goals and objectives, and they strive to reach them with their skills and effort what they have. They are adaptable, and their relationship, they try to maintain their relationship. They are flexible also. They adjust to meet the demands of various situations. So like I said, they are adaptable to the different situations. Whenever any difficult situations, even if there is any difficult situations, they try to adjust with them and try to be flexible and open to different ideas, how one can sail through the difficult situations. So they try to bring positive attitude in any circumstances. So they believe that setbacks are temporary. That is why they don't give up. So they believe setbacks are temporary and not permanent. They display strong interpersonal relations with others and connect with others. Now we'll come to ways of promoting positive emotions. So how we can inculcate and promote our positive emotions. So first thing is having or doing relaxation exercises or relaxation techniques like practicing meditation and yoga. It brings positive emotions because meditation, yoga, or even exercise releases happy hormones like endorphins, and endorphins causes us to be happy. So these engaging in these kind of activities releases your happy hormones, and in that will make you happy. Positive perspective towards life. So we need to reframe the negative events to find a positive meaning. So basically what we are trying to say is we should inculcate positive attitude in ourselves. Daily joy. Find happiness and satisfaction in everyday activities. Pursue realistic and achievable goals to experience a sense of accomplishment. So pre-decide that what kind of goals do you want to achieve, and make short or smaller goals so that you can achieve those goals early, and that will bring a sense of accomplishment in you. Engage in favorite activities like spending time on hobbies or activities you have. Helping others also enhances or brings happiness in our life. Focusing beyond yourself, helping others will lead to increased happiness. Show gratitude towards others, those who have helped you, or even showing gratitude every day. At the time of bed, you can write down 3 gratitude letters. It broadens awareness and strengthens identity. nurture spiritually, engage in a faith system or community for shared belief, join groups connecting with a community fosters belongingness and happiness. So this is all we have in this chapter. We understood how we can promote positive emotions, we understood what the characteristics of actualized individuals, and we understood how we can inculcate happiness and how we can promote happiness in our life. Thank you.
जीवन ये प्रकाशित करने राहों को आलोकित करने,
जीवन ये प्रकाशित करने राहों को आलोकित करने, हम अपना दीपक स्वयं बने, हम अपना रास्ता स्वयं चुने, हम
अपना दीपक स्वयं बने, हम अपना रास्ता स्वयं चुने।
जीवन ये प्रकाशित करने राहों को आलोकित करने।
धन साधन समय की सीमा से विद्यालय जो मुक्त हो,
धन साधन समय की सीमा से विद्यालय जो मुक्त हो।
कभी पढ़े हम कहीं पढ़े वे विषय की लोच से युक्त हो,
कभी पढ़े हम कहीं पढ़े वे विषय की लोच से युक्त हो।
मित्रों हम उठे और जागे,
मंजिल आने की ध्वनि सुने, हम अपना दीपक स्वयं बने, हम अपना रास्ता स्वयं चुने।
जीवन ये प्रकाशित करने राहों को आलोकित करने।
राष्ट्रीय मुक्त विद्यालय का है द्वार खुला सबकी खातिर।
शिक्षा परीक्षा का अवसर एक बार ही क्यों मिलता फिर
शिक्षा और परीक्षा का अवसर एक बार ही क्यों मिलता फिर।